Section. Mark Cox is here. It's his first time here. Let's make him feel welcome. We'll have a great time. Come on, start the clubbing. Lots to know him is Mark Cox.
Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Good? Good. Do you know, I had my first racial slur given me to the other day. And somebody walked up to me and called me a kike. I was like, I know I've got the look, but I'm about as Jewish as Jacob Rees-Mogg is a man of the people. You know, we've had more prime ministers in the last 3 years than I've had Jewish thoughts in my lifetime. Because I'm sure most people can agree to this anyway, that the correct answer to the question of bacon is yes, please. I always thought that kipper was a fish. And the only thing that really does make me Jewish is the thing that you can probably imagine was that you know what's happened. But I'm quite glad that it happened when I was a young child rather than when I'm an adult, because I can't afford to lose anymore. But yeah, it got me thinking about that operation. Do you know you don't actually need to be a medical doctor to perform that? You just have to go onto a training course. Can you imagine applying for that job? There's got to be some exclusions somewhere, isn't there? It's like, what are the exclusions? Oh, you can't do it if you've got Parkinson's. It's probably a safe bet, I'd imagine. I'm 47 years old this year as well. No cheer, miserable bastards. But yeah, as I've got older, I've realised that I've started to grow this beard, and the beard's here really just to kind of cover up all the chins that seem to appear every single year. But as you may notice, that the beard is grey, but the tash is a bit darker. So from the back of the room, it's got a bit of the Hitler look. And this face, that doesn't work. But you know, as I've got older, I've actually been with my wife now for 27 years this year. Thank you very much. That is just chipping for tolerance. But in that time, we've kind of grown old together, and I've had a really weird change of a relationship. So when we're together, we now have our own unique noises we make. She'll make noises like, ooh, and I'll make noises like, ugh. And that's just getting up off the sofa. But as we've kind of got older together, my relationship with one thing has changed. My relationship with piss. Take heed, all of you young people around there. I have now planned my journeys around when I needed to go to the toilet. So I have to, when I leave the house, I go. When I get to my destination, I go. When I don't think I need to go, I still go. But I brought that down to like a childhood trauma that's happened to me. I don't know about any of you, when you went out for day trips with your parents when you were younger. My mum used to come up to me and say, Mark, have you been to the toilet? Yeah. Do you want to squeeze another one out for us? I don't need to. Do you want to try? OK, I'll do it. Because you know your dad's not going to stop. I was like, well, he's not going to stop the car. OK. But you know when you grow older, that's a lie. There is no way on earth my dad's going to drive all the way to Thorpe Park with his son in the back stinking of piss. Trying to work out how the fuck he's going to get this car cleaned. And the other thing about growing old as well is, take heed all of you, is that I start looking into the distance every so often. Just like that. And the wife will go, you look deep in thought. What's on your mind? Must be something really thoughtful in there. Never, ever, ever ask a man what he's thinking. Because there's only two things in a man's mind. It's either nothing, it's as empty as a Rishi Sunak promise, or it's full of shit as the UK rivers and seas at the moment. So I do go by the mantra that I'll tell my wife the truth. It's her own fault for asking. So some of the answers I've given over the years have been things like, do dogs lick humans because they're full of bones? 72-hour deodorant. Who came up with that? Who wakes up on a Monday, reaches for the Lynx Africa and goes, oh, that's me done till Thursday? And was everybody really kung fu fighting? What, everybody everywhere? You're too young for that, aren't you? Fuck's sake, I'm too old. But you know, the other bit that I was trying to remember that I've got to say, fuck, it's gone again. It's always gone. It's the male mind. It just goes, it disappears, and it might come back. But sometimes it doesn't. And at this moment in time, it's not. But then it does. Damn you. Yeah, it's fashion. See, I look around this room and I see a lot of you now looking like kind of smart, and you're looking at me going, he's a scruffy fucker. You're not far wrong. But the reason is, like, if you look at me, I bought these jeans now, And these jeans, I think they're quite nice, but I didn't buy them for what they look like. I bought them for their function, because they're actually elasticated waist. The shirt I bought, I thought, it turned up, it was really nice. But the greatest thing about this shirt when it turned up is the fact it doesn't have buttons. It's got poppers. And it made me realise I am one step away, one pair of Velcro shoes away from being 5 years old again, and my mum turning to me saying, Mark, do you need to go to the toilet again? I've been, Mark, you've been lovely.
Mark Cox, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking hell, man, that's not a Hitler moustache. Fucking hell, man, he's not seen the films. That's like 4